Hello and welcome to this little video log regarding my new phone, an HTC Sensation. I have been using this HTC Sensation for a couple of days now, or mostly, or more likely a week, and generally it is a good phone. It is better than my previous phone, the HTC HD2, which was originally a Windows Mobile 6.5 device, but I installed one of these Android mods as they're called on the device and ran it as an Android phone. But unlike the HTC HD2, which was mostly metal, this is encased in aluminium and plastic, and I must say, compared to the HD2, this Sensation, it feels better in the palm of your hand than the HD2. I'll just turn it on here, see if it's boots. The HTC logo you can see. And of course, like its other HTC siblings, like the Desire and the Incredible, it has this fast boot, so you can boot the phone faster. I guess it's like they store some boot files in some sort of memory buffer, which allows it to boot faster than previous HTC devices. Just insert my pin here, one moment. There, now it's logging onto the network, as you can see. And yeah, generally I updated the phone to the official update of Android 2.34, and as you can see, it is quite the Sense 3.0. It's quite fast, and there's a little let's see here. Here it is. You're able to scroll down here in a 3D fashion, and here's a contact list, the text messaging, and of course the movie thing, which it's some sort of pay-per-view shop where you're able to buy films. Let's see here if I can find it for you. That's just trailers. Here you are. Here's some films you're able to buy and rent or rent on your device, and that's quite funny because a couple of years ago I wouldn't have imagined that this would be available on a smartphone outside the US, but as you can see, it is, because it is in my currency. You can see here. So I'm able to purchase or rent this film if I wanted to. But anyway, yeah, I experienced last night that the device froze and restarted and rebooted. That's the only time I experienced this. But generally, the only thing which is lags about the Sensation, in my opinion, is the battery life. When I charge this device to 100% and place it in my jacket pocket, and then take it out again during lunchtime at around 1 o'clock p.m., then the battery has drained almost 20 to 30%. And if with continuous usage from 10 o'clock in the morning to around 4 o'clock, then the battery is completely burned out. I have heard that regarding this phone, that if there is bad cellular data coverage, then this would result in the battery burning out quicker than it should. I don't know if that's a fact, but I haven't tried the device with other providers than my current provider, but I'll try it eventually. But as I said, if you can look past the battery problem, but then it is a good device. It has a great resolution. The resolution is I know that this is a QHD screen and not like an OLED. Not that I don't know if it's an LED screen on the Samsung Galaxy S2, but in my opinion, my previous device, the HD2 from HTC, had an 800 by 400 resolution, and thusly I decided on this device because I didn't want to buy the Sensation excuse me, because it had a worse it had a resolution similar to the HD2 800 by 400. No, while this phone, it has a resolution of 960 times 540, if I remember correctly. But it's you can see here it has some great multimedia applications. If you click on YouTube, it uses the standard Android YouTube client. As you can see here, I'll try to start a video. Let's see here. Try to find someone. Trying to find a movie trailer. One moment. As you can see here. And it's currently playing on Wi-Fi, so and of course I can. It's on high quality here because it's Wi-Fi, but you can see it's an okay quality, and of course the phone itself has an 8 megapixel camera with a dual LED flash, as you can see here. But sadly, it only has a VGA front-facing camera. It should have had at least a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera. But I don't know why they cut costs and installed a VGA camera in the front. Maybe because this is not a 4G device, and thusly you could argue that video chatting in VGA quality uses lesser data than video chatting in higher quality. So I guess maybe that's the reason why they choose to put in a VGA camera here, as you can see here. Just have to. There's the VGA camera. But generally, as I said, it's the HTC Sensation is a great device. They should have done something about the battery life, but maybe it's just because of bad coverage by my provider. But I'm generally happy with it, and I would like to end this video with showing the benchmark program I installed from the Android market. One moment. Quadrant standard. Run full benchmark. Whoops. As you can see here, it runs through the benchmarks, and it looks quite good, and I'm very happy with it. I know that some people would say, oh, the Samsung Galaxy S2 is much better, but I'm happy with this device, and if they could in the future firmware update do something about the battery life, that would be very nice. So I'll just wait for this to finish, and let's see here. Yes. And you can see it gets the results of 1968. I sometimes get a result of almost 2000. I don't know what's the difference, why there's this difference, but maybe. But else, supposedly 1968 score is a great score for a smartphone, because this phone has a lot of things put into it, like a dual core processor and 1 gigabyte of internal storage and 768 megabytes of ROM on the device. They should have put a lot more memory into it, but it comes with an 8 gigabyte SD mini card, so maybe there would be some ability to use that storage card as extra memory, not only for just storing movies and music, but maybe they could merge that memory with the existing memory of the device. But that's it. That's my new HTC Sensation, and I'm happy with it, so I'll return to you with a new movie review next week. Bye for now.